Hey there boys and girls, Lucky here and welcome back to another CSGO video. Today I want to show you guys my top 10 jumps that I use on Mirage, and if you already knew all of them, feel free to leave a like to show everyone that you did. But I would say, let's get it going. So first of all, when you're in T-spawn and you want to go fast B, there's actually a way that you can jump up right here onto this. No, just kidding, don't ever do this. Look right now, you can just walk up, even shift walk. There's absolutely no need to jump right here. But yeah, let's get into the real jumps for our second one. So, in the market right here, you can actually boost yourself up onto the top of the shelf. And it's kind of an off angle once again. These are all kind of just surprise element spots. But if you're all the way in the corner, you're really hard to see. And if someone's just running by, you usually get a kill him, which is kind of handy. Next up, we would have somewhat of a one-way smoke. Because if you throw with the right click, right behind this little counter or on top of it, you're actually able to jump on top of the, I don't know, booth right here, and you can then spot your way into Palace or the ramp or wherever you want to look to. The next thing, again on A side, as you can see right here, you cannot jump up. However, if you walk up to this ledge, you actually can get cornered, like this right here. So moving forward, you see I'm stuck, and then you can crouch jump, not normal jump, but crouch jump, and you can get on top of that. Next up, would have the glorious window jumps. So for the 5 spot we have the usual window to box jump. You basically just want to run on this ledge and strafe out to the box, and then again crouch jump on top of this in order to get faster to the B side or to short. You can also of course do the same thing again to the other side, so again line yourself up on the edge, run out, strafe out, do the crouch jump, and you can then again get into mid, or once again even faster on top of short. And if you're fancy, you can also just drop smoke like this right there and just aim in the general mid direction where terrorists usually are coming from. Don't forget to drop down like this, otherwise you're an easy target to see. But yeah, there's also another thing that you can actually do, that's basically the reverse kind of thing. So you can also just jump on top of the little, well, stone from this side, and also from the side right here, if you're just coming from short. And of course, if you made it on top of that with the crouch jump, you can then once again just jump onto the fence and then proceed to go into the window. Again, nice little spot, especially if you're trying to get some nice quick boosts on the enemy. Right here you can actually jump on this box under dark, and you can peek between the little, well, wooden planks or plates or whatever, or what they are. And like this, usually people will not think that they can be shot from there. So it's quite handy to try it like every 2 or 3 rounds maybe. If you're mixing it up, it usually does work every now and then. Next up would have a nice little spot that you can boost on top of. Usually if there's someone in Palace, you run up these stairs and you aim like this, and you're exposing yourself quite a bit. However, if you stand connector and jump onto the wooden box, you can actually see all the way into Palace, and if you crouch like this, you're completely hidden. So the next time you're trying to get a cheeky kill on there, try to use the wooden box instead of the stairs. I promise you, it actually works a lot better. For number 10 spot, we actually have the fence jump. And be prepared, I have a couple more bonus things coming your way, but you can actually jump over this fence with the usual jump or crouch jump, and you don't have to actually get all the way around T-spawn fence in order to get into Palace. Now, for our first bonus spot, you just want to get out your smoke and jump onto this little plateau and throw it at the cable, the smoke that is. Now you want to line yourself up with the right side of the bin, hold backwards, and then hold jump, crouch, and left at the same time. All still while holding backwards. And you guys were asking me to actually include a couple of the things that I did in matchmaking or in competitive matches so that you can see it. So I will have a spot where I use this spot in a competitive match so you guys can see it. It's actually quite viable, even though I was kind of unlucky because at this round, of course, there was no one actually being in the mid window, so it still worked out. So once again, just hold backwards and line yourself up with the right side of the bin, and then you want to hold jump, crouch, and left. And as soon as you're looking up like this, you can actually let go of your backwards key and just hold left, and you're good to go. Like this, you can spot over the smoke and get a good angle. Right here, I actually saw this guy and got a kill on him. So you can see, actually quite useful. Last but not least, again, if you're saving or you want to get some exit kills, you can jump onto these 2 boxes, which is kind of obvious. But this one is actually the better one because you're not exposing yourself as much. And last but not least, there's a little flower pot right here that you can hide behind. It's kind of weird, but an off angle once again, so every now and then it works. But yeah, I think this all wraps it up for this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, feel free to leave a like or so, but I think it's for time for now, and I hope you enjoyed the video once again, and Lucky Skill Faker out.